Hey, let me tell you about the story where I went to the dentist to get a mammogram. Yeah, you heard right. So, when I was about 20, 21, I was in the army. I was stationed in Germany, and I was getting ready to out process and go back to the States. And I was excited about that because even though I love Germany, but I wanted to be close to family and friends. So, my first sergeant called me to the office and gave me some paperwork and told me that I need to out process and I need to go to the dentist and get a mammogram. And I said, what? He said, I need to go to the dentist and get a mammogram. I said, yes, sir. All right. So I hopped my happy ass all the way down to the dentist because I didn't know what that was. So I got to the dentist office and it was packed too. It had a lot of people. So the receptionist, white lady, right? She thinks she's black. She married to a black husband. And she married to a black man, so she just she got black all in her. So we be talking shit to each other all the time. So she was like, well, how you doing this morning? I told her I was getting ready to out process and go back to the States. She told me congratulations. And I said, I got paperwork here and I came here to get a mammogram. And she was like, what? And I said, I came to get a mammogram. And she said, excuse me, you came to get a what? And I was like, I'm getting a mammogram. And she started typing on the computer and everything. And she was getting on my nerve, keep asking me that question. And then she said it one more time. She was like, tell me again what you came here for. And then I had a little attitude behind it. I was like, I came to get a mammogram. I was shaking my head and everything. I said it loud. So she said, give me a second. She went to the back, right, and got another woman. And she came back, another black lady, right? And she said, can you tell us again what you're trying to get? And I said, wait a minute, you have to go to the back to get somebody. Then I must be saying something wrong. And she said, do you know what a mammogram is? And I was like, if I did, I probably wouldn't be asking for it, right? So she said, a mammogram is when a woman get x-ray on their breast for breast cancer. And I kind of was in shock a little bit. She said, what you came here to get was a monogram, which is an x-ray of the mouth. So I turned around, I seen half the people looking down like, and the other half kind of giggling a little bit. That was so embarrassing. Oh man, I can't believe that. So I went back after I got all that done, went to our sergeant and said that, you sent me to the dentist office to get a mammogram. He was like, no, you don't supposed to get a mammogram. And I was like, but that's what you told me. He said, did I? Oh, I'm sorry about that. And I was like, the damage is done now. I'm glad I'm leaving. Man, that was so embarrassing. So that's my story with going to the dentist to get a mammogram. But you know what's really crazy is every time I tell this story to a group of people, it's always one person, usually a guy, that always asks, why did you go to the dentist to get a mammogram? And I look at him like he's crazy and say, why would I get a mammogram?